During international flights, all pilots must introduce themselves in English. Interestingly, all air traffic controllers at foreign airports must be able to speak English with pilots. 52 states signed the Convention of the International Civil Aviation, commonly known as the Chicago Convention, on December 7, 1944. This historic agreement established the fundamental rules governing international air transport and led to the establishment of the specialized organization that has governed it ever since, the International Civil Aviation Organization, the ICAO. The ICAO further clarified that English was to be established as the language of aviation. The goal was to prevent confusion and misunderstandings over the radio among international crews. Pilots of airplanes, helicopters, powerlift vehicles, and airships who need to use radio technology can't use the privileges of their license and ratings unless they have a language proficiency endorsement in either English or the language used for radio communications during the flight. The endorsement must say the language, the level of competency, and the date that it expires. According to Appendix 2, a candidate for a language proficiency endorsement must show at least an operational level of language proficiency in both the use of phrases and plain language. At the operational level, the applicant must be able to communicate effectively in voice-only and face-to-face situations, communicate accurately and clearly about common and work-related topics, use appropriate communication strategies to exchange messages and spot and clear up misunderstandings in a general or work-related context. Handle successfully the linguistic challenges that come up when something goes wrong or doesn't go as planned. The proficiency of English is graded on a level-based scale. Level 4 pilots and controllers are required to have their English language skills reviewed every 3 years. Level 5 pilots and controllers every 6 years, and Level 6 pilots and controllers are exempt from this requirement. Those employed in aviation are now expected to demonstrate their English ability on a regular basis in an effort to improve communications and to increase air safety. Pilots and other air personnel are obliged to complete a test that assesses their knowledge of standard aviation vocabulary as well, in areas such as the structure of their grammar and their knowledge of directions. Their ability to speak and use English is scored on that scale from 1 to 6. It's all for the purpose of ensuring secure and clear communications, especially over the airwaves. These are Interesting Things with JC.